Once upon a time, there was a powerful king who ruled a vast kingdom. He was wise, kind, and loved by his subjects. However, despite his wealth and power, he often felt that something was missing in his life. He longed to understand the true meaning of happiness. One day, while walking through the marketplace in disguise, the king noticed a poor merchant who was always smiling and appeared content. Despite his modest lifestyle, curious, the king approached the merchant and asked, "Why are you always so happy? You barely have enough to live, yet you smile as if you have everything." The merchant smiled and replied, "Your Majesty, I have everything I need. I have my family, good health, and a roof over my head. I work hard each day, and what I earn is enough for us to live happily." True happiness doesn't come from wealth or power, but from contentment with what you have. The king was intrigued by the merchant's word, but couldn't fully understand how one could be content without luxury. He decided to invite the merchant to his palace the next day. The merchant accepted the king's invitation, and the following morning he arrived at the palace. The king offered the merchant a chest filled with gold and said, "Take this gold and live in luxury for the rest of your life. But in return, I want you to give me the secret to happiness." The merchant looked at the gold but hesitated. After a moment, he respectfully declined the king's offer and said, "Your Majesty, if I accept this gold, I will no longer be content. My life will be filled with worries about protecting this wealth and the fear of losing it." Happiness is not found in riches, but in the peace of mind that comes from being satisfied with what you have. The king was surprised by the merchant's wisdom. He realized that the merchant's happiness came from his simple life and the absence of greed. The king thanked the merchant for his advice and let him go. From that day on, the king understood that happiness was not about accumulating wealth or power, but about appreciating what you have and finding joy in simple things. He started spending more time with his family, helping his people, and finding peace within himself. The story teaches us that true happiness comes from contentment, not from wealth or material possessions. Greed and desire for more can bring stress and unhappiness, while simplicity and gratitude bring peace and joy. The key to happiness lies in appreciating the present and being satisfied with what we have already.